Hey everybody, Alex from SeemsGoodMagic.com here. We're back. We're doing a best of 3 Kaldheim draft. All right, we got Rydane, God of the Worthy. So it's a 3-mana, 2/3 flying vigilance. Makes their snowlands intertapped, and then non-creature spells your opponents cast for mana cost 4 or greater are more expensive. Not bad. Other side, all their damage to us or permanents we control, you get to prevent one, which is pretty sweet. And whenever they become the target or a spell ability an opponent controls, counter it unless they pay 1. It's a pretty awesome card, so definitely worthy of first pick. Otherwise, just a Rune of Might in here, which is good. I don't know about this forging the Tyrite sword. Not really digging this saga. The Armory is playable. I still have yet to see the Boros equipment aura deck. Iron Verdict is good removal. I like the Valkyrie. I don't really like Way Down that much, but playable in a pinch for removal. Sculptor is cool. All right. So we can take the Shepherd as a solid follow-up. It's a good card. It's Value Flyer. To play Value Flyers deck here is a Pathway as a rare. Otherwise, God's Hall Guardian, Giant Ox, other 2 white cards in here. And Struggle for Skimfar is good removal. But let's take Shepherd. Seems like a solid follow-up. I like the Skull Raid. And, yeah, I'll just take a Shepherd and see what keeps flowing here. All right, well, we can take Bound in Gold. It's playable white removal, not terribly exciting. I actually really like Dwarven Hammer, although I don't quite know exactly what we're building just yet. I'm trying to figure that out. For now, maybe we just keep cutting white. Can take a playable white card here and Bound in Gold. I really do like the Hammer a lot, though. It's an awesome card. Just keep equipping it and slamming your creatures into your opponent. But yeah, I guess we'll take Bound in Gold. It kind of deals with things. It's not my favorite type of removal. It's one of my least favorite types of removal, but it does deal with things. It's in white. It's more exciting than a Braggart. I don't really want to branch into another color over it, so I guess we'll just take Bound in Gold and see what happens. So now there's just a Giant Ox. We're seeing some good green stuff. We've got the Struggle, the Finn. Can take Selesnya stuff here. I'd probably take the Struggle because it's green removal. Finn comes back with Shepherd, which is certainly relevant. But yeah, it's probably Struggle over Finn, because I don't want to take the Ox here. And Arcanist is cool, but not really fitting in with what we're doing. There's no changelings in white, so... All right, Struggle it is. Okay, well... Nico Defies Destiny is cool if we get some sort of Foretell deck going. It's still early enough where we could make that happen, but it's probably just Iron Verdict here. Playable white removal. If we end up with a bunch of sky creatures, it's definitely going to be good. So, okay, take the Verdict. So there's Story Seeker. There's Kraken. We don't really have Snow yet, so I don't know how I feel about that. Black stuff would be more for like the 2-spell a turn deck. I can just take the Seeker as a random 2-drop. Kraken seems a little bit ambitious, especially since we have 0 snow, and white is not really known for its snow either. I guess we just take the Seeker and continue to cut white for now. All right, I do like the Shieldmate. Can take the Raven Wings to fly over top. Firewalker is a really good card, actually. I personally really like Firewalker. Based on what we have, I don't know how much I love it. We're still more set up to be a fly over top deck. And Shieldmate could just be a random 2-drop that can come back with Shepherd. Yeah, probably continue to cut white. Even though I like Firewalker, it can still go mid to late, and it's not that surprising. So some late black stuff. We've got 2 warriors currently. I don't really like Divine Gambit. Can't really play it until the end anyway. None of this really excites me that much, though. Could take the Mammoth Growth. If I end up in, yeah, Find up green, I could like it. I just don't like Divine Gamut. I think Mammoth Growth can do things sometimes. So I could take the way down. Seeing some late red. Maybe I just take the Armory because it can find Bound in Gold. Okay. In case I end up red. So, well, I like Skull Raid and Coma's Faithful, but I don't think we're going to go that direction. I guess we can take the pup. Maybe we do end up playing a Boros Beatdown. It's totally possible. It's going to make the Raidane a little bit more awkward, but probably still fine. Yeah, we can take the Braggart here, because even the front side of it, a 2-3 Flying Vigilance can beat down, and making some of their stuff more expensive is actually good. Braggart versus Berserker. Well, let's just take the white card, because we're certainly not for sure going in red. I really like Tormentor's Helm a lot. I think Ox is kind of whatever anyway, so all right. That's a late Tormentor's Helm, so yeah, we might be able to do the Boros Beatdown Aura deck. All right. That could be the sign I need. So we open Kolvori. We do have a legend here, but otherwise I can take Frostbite. It's a kill spell. There's some good green stuff in here. Nothing in white I need to take. Master Scald Master Scald is fine. It can get stuff back. Frostbite puts me more in red, but we got a last pick playable red card, so it might indicate to me that yes, maybe we are supposed to be in red. Go for a Boros build. Boros Beatdown. Yeah, okay. We'll take the Frostbite. Runeforge Champion. Well, it's certainly early enough to hopefully find some runes. And this is quite good if you do, so we can take it. Hopefully find a rune or two, the white or the red. Either one is fine. Makes equipment better too. Otherwise, Oracle and Reinforcements are actually both fine as well, but we'll take the Champion. We'll see if we get a rune. All right, well, I like Finn in green, but we're, at this point, pretty solidified into this build, I would say. We have 7 creatures. So we can take another Bound in Gold. We probably do over these 2 drops. It is removal after all. And maybe we wield a Shieldmate, Oracle, or Seeker. Squash is a little bit more than I'd like to pay since we don't have any giants. Especially, all right. Well, I can take the Shieldmate, another 2 drop. Otherwise, I can take Berserker. Maybe Reinforcements is even better. I mean, they both are multiple bodies. This one just comes down earlier. Probably beat down, we just want 2 drops. Might even be able to make this a 16-land deck. Getting the rune here is a big pickup. We're slam dunking it. It's going to be great with our champion. And now we just need... Well, we already have 1 equipment. If we can find some more, that would be excellent. More Tormentor's Helm, preferably. So, I mean, this creates treasures and lets us find an equipment. But I'd probably rather just have a pick. Could take the Raptor, too. But with pick and helm, I think we're good on equipment. I really want the pack mate, but I think we've made our bet at this point, so that's fine. We'll take the Frostbite, and I'm cool with that. Kind of looking like a 16-land deck. I guess that's the good news. I'll take the Shieldmate over the Story Seeker. I like Lifelink, but I also like getting multiple bodies when we've got multiple equipment things going on, so all right. Just take this, but probably not do anything with it. I guess this destroys lands. It's at least a good sideboard card. So pack 3, we basically just need to supplement with a few more creatures. I don't like Iron Verdict in here anymore. It's playable. It is playable. It's just really not what a deck like this wants to be doing. We want to be pro. I've had discussions with this over the years with commenters too, who are like, no, it's totally fine. I don't know what you're talking about. I disagree. This isn't what you're if you're trying to beat down, I don't think you really want to be rocking and rolling with an Iron Verdict. So I can take another Shieldmate, or I can take the Hulk. I mean, we want to run as cheap stuff as possible, and I would even probably rock one more equipment, which I'm hoping to find out of pack 3 here. Because I think aggro-wise, we're doing quite good. It's just a matter of... because even Valor might make it in. I don't know yet. All right, getting the Raptor is actually pretty good. Well, Rally, do we actually have any consistency? We have Warriors, but probably not enough to reliably do it. We can take Clarion Spirit. That might actually make more sense, especially if we're cutting down the curve of the deck. Cole the Forge Master. I mean, this is... I think we can wheel this. I'd rather have the Clarion Spirit, which I don't think we'll wheel. And like I said, I don't think we have enough... I just don't think that we have enough creature type consistency to really hope to reliably do rally the ranks, unfortunately, because I think it's an awesome card. It's awesome for aggro. It's just not what we're going to be able to do. So I'd like to get Cole back. Even if we don't, we'll get the Blast back, I think. But Spirit definitely looks good in here. Oh, Tyvar, huh? Well, we can take Cole now, but I think we just slam a Demon Bolt. Hope to get one of those Coles back. Yeah, we just take removal. Courser is actually pretty good too. So we can take another pick here. Or I take another Bounding Gold. I almost feel like the equipment's more important. Especially if we get those Coles back. Which I feel fairly confident we can. Maybe not, but if we do, this deck's going to be rocking and rolling. Another Bounding Gold's fine. They can get pretty clunky in multiples, and I don't really like them in general, so it feels okay. Another Tormentor's Helm. Well, I'm probably still willing to run 4 equipment. I mean, I like the Helm more than the pick. It's just so cheap. Master Scald would be a good pickup too, but let's just take the cheap equipment. Okay. So, Snowlands, at this point, the Frostbites are not going to be Lightning Bolts, which is fine. We'll probably just take the Liberator here. Spits out more bodies to equip to. All right, Valkyrie is solid. But ooh, I like the Firewalker too. Firewalker is especially good with like Clarion Spirit. But I think we want the evasion. We really don't have a lot. We don't have much at all. As much as I want that Firewalker, I think we're taking Valkyrie. All right, Courser is good, or we can take the Raider, but Courser currently basically makes all sorts of stuff cheaper. I guess it doesn't make that cheaper. It makes the pick cost 1. It makes Bound and Golds cost 2. I think we're probably not doing that anymore. Makes our rune cost less. It also flies. It's probably just something evasive that's good to equip onto. All right, Firewalker now I'm going to slam over Shieldmate because I love Firewalker. So we actually didn't get Cole back, surprisingly. We'll take the Blast, though. I'm very surprised we didn't get the Coles back. There's one archetype that wants to play it, and nobody is ever in it. So why it didn't come back, I don't know. It's multicolor. It's just weird that it didn't come back. And unfortunately, it's going to be super costly to our deck, too. We really, really needed that. So I could do... I guess we already have a Blast. Whatever. I'd probably take another Blast anyway. They seem better with all these 2-drops. It's a better plan. Yeah. I think multiple Warhorn Blasts with all these Shieldmates is actually pretty good. So, very bummed. Very bummed we didn't get those Coles back. Never seen it played in one draft. Never seen an archetype that wanted to use it. This is the only time I've drafted a deck that would want to use it, and we didn't get it back. Those packs must have been devoid of anything good. That's the only way I can... I didn't look closely enough, so... I'm just very surprised. So, easily can play 16 lands. Very, very easily. Have to make 9 cuts currently, but we have way more white than red, so I need to consider that anyway. But yeah, I have to make 9 cuts. We have 18 creatures, so Braggart might be able to get cut if I'm running less lands. There's no way I can get this down to 15 lands, I don't think. Maybe I can cut the Berserker. I might be able to get it down to 15 lands if I can dramatically cut the curve, which I might be able to do. Because we really don't have a lot of mana sinks, and I guess picks can do things too. So maybe cut the Berserker. I want to keep all my flyers. Probably cut the Seeker. I mean, I'd rather have the Shieldmates with 4 pieces of equipment than Lifelink. And I guess Liberator can spit out Dwarves, so that's probably better with 4 pieces of equipment too. Maybe we cut the Valor, even though it's playable. 5 more cuts, and they should probably be non-creature stuff. So now we're in a bit of a tricky spot. I don't need to do Bound in Gold. I can find it off of the Axeguard Armory, but it is clunky. I'd rather be attacking, and I'd rather have a lot of creatures, and I can't cut any more creatures. So maybe we cut a Bound in Gold, and I could maybe cut 1 Blast. As much as I want the Warren Blast, we need to make space for all this stuff. I still think the Frostbites are probably good enough to keep around, but they don't deal with 3 toughness stuff, so it's debatable. And I need to make 3 cuts, and they can't be creatures, and I don't want them to be equipment. So maybe I'm off Frostbites this game. Maybe it's a good sideboard option. Okay. And then one more. No, wait. We have 17 lands in, so we can keep... Maybe we keep the Bound in Gold instead, even though it's expensive. I guess we have Courser. And then what are we looking at color-wise? Still twice as much white, so probably like this. And this is 15 lands, but we really kind of top out at 3. It's an ambitious aggro deck. It's very ambitious. But I'm kind of on board with it. More evasion would be nice, but this might just do. Or maybe I cut the Bound in Gold and then run the 2 blasts. Yeah, I'm kind of okay with this. This is really like a 3-drop too, though. But that's okay. You know what? I'm kind of on board with this. Technically, we top out at 4 with the Shepherd. This I'm hoping to pay 2 for. But... And this almost always, I would think, is going to be played as a 3-mana, 2/3 flyer. Which isn't amazing, but probably good enough, I would hope. And my other choice is to do Frostbite over Bound in Gold, but I don't love that. I think this is good. I think this is fine. So, all right, we'll run it like this, and we'll see you round 1. All right, game 1, we got to mull this. We only got 1 land. Looks like our opponent's mulling 2. This one's a keep, though. It's a good hand. So we can go pup into... What do we want to ditch, actually? Kind of want to keep that Runa Speed for card draw, especially. Probably one of our equipment. Probably the... Well, the pick or the... Probably the pick. Could go either way on that. Treasures I could see being important. Maybe more important than the Helm, but the Helm's cheaper. Either way... Well, if I draw an untapped land... They both equip for 1. I guess I'll do... Yeah, pick or Helm. I guess the Helm. Okay, could go either way on that. I feel like the pick could be important. Like now I would have been able to put on the helmet and equip it, but this is probably still okay. Because I can still just play Armory next turn and then do pick equip, and that seems pretty good. Yeah, that's fine. All right. Okay. So we can go land, pick, equip, attack. They can double block. We'd lose our pup. So I probably just attack. I think I'm just going to go pick, equip, pass. It's the best use of mana. And since mana is kind of quite the resource for us, I think I like this more. Plus, if they kill the pup, then I can go Valkyrie, but that's okay. So we'll do that. That's fine. So we'll go Shieldmate, equip. And pass. One card left in hand, so we can go. I think we do. Well, let's see here. We can do Rune of Speed on the pick, and then play the Liberator. Kind of like that. Draw another card, so then we'll go Liberator. It's so hilarious. So I guess we just die here, game one. Can't believe we just got bounding golded out. After I'm talking about how bad this card is, my 1-drop is getting 3-drop, and then 2-2-drops are getting 3-drop removal, and I can't keep up with it. That is heartbreaking. That is heartbreaking. So we'll go to game 2 here. What an odd way to lose. All right. Just getting torn apart by bound in gold. Yep. I can't hang with the 1-drops there. My 1-drops can't hang with their 3-drop enchantment-based removal. I can't keep up. It's just too quick. It's just too quick for me. Way too quick. 3-drop into 3-drop into 3-drop. So let's bring in the Story Seeker, I guess, over as Shieldmate, since they're pretty aggressive. Frostbite would have pretty handily taken us out of those guys' range, but they've also got this Great Hall of Starnheim, which is a great card. Bound in Gold deals with the Haggy mob. On the play, I still would prefer Warhorn Blast, I think. I think we just, got to roll out creatures, and then, attack with them and, you know, pump them and then, you know, win with them. I think that's the plan. All right, it's a keep. So what's kind of cool is my Courser makes these picks cheaper. That's pretty relevant. So I think we go Courser here, because it gives me a flyer that then can wear some picks. And if they bound in gold, that's fine. All right, so we'll go land, pick. And pick. So they can Iron Verdict. Our Courser will still get in for 3 here. And yeah. Can bound in gold as shield mate. Yeah. Oh, that's cool. So we'll Rune of Speed the pick. Then we can go land. Guess we go Firewalker. All right. All right. So I think we go Shield Mate. Well, I guess it makes more sense to go Spirit. Shield Mate. I see the dilemma. The Firewalker wouldn't be able to attack into the Haggy mob. So I probably just equip up the Firewalker and get in for 6 here. I guess I could have... That's fine, actually. I guess I could have done it a little bit differently in hindsight. But they could crush the weakest, but I don't really need that treasure, so maybe I'll protect my spirit from crush the weak. So I should have equipped... I should have moved 2 pieces of equipment that turn. I should have moved... Yeah. Oh, they have that stupid Great Hall of Starnheim again, huh? So I guess I move this on this. We do this on this. And then we get in for 6. Okay. Oh, Shepherd. That's cool. So let's move the pick. This pick onto this. And we'll get in. Okay. Well, what's cool is I can actually get my Clarion Spirit back, which is kind of cool if I draw another spell. They've got that Great Hall of Starnheim I got to worry about. Are they like splashing for Carter? I guess that's cool. So we'll get in for 4. Play Shepherd. Get back the Spirit. And play land and guess we can. Oh. Yeah, how do we want to do this? Can they use instant speed? No, sorcery only. Okay. Well, I can only do Great Hall at sorcery speed, so maybe that's good. All right. What's all the removal they showed us? Basically, Iron Verdict, which I feel like isn't even that good against us. We've got 5 Shieldmates. And maybe I need to bring that Shieldmate back now that I'm seeing. And we just basically hope they don't have Crush the Weak. They do have Clarion Spirit. They have that thing that gains 2 life. So they have good tools against us. I don't think the Valkyrie's like broken against us because it's got 2 toughness. And essentially everything in our deck can attack into that. Bounding Gold does deal with 4/4 and 4/3. However, it's not good against the Great Hall. You know, honestly, I'm gonna cut Bounding Gold. I've got Run Amok. I've got my equipment. I've got my Warhorn Blasts. Like, they have stuff that can stop my stuff, but I've also got stuff that can kill their stuff or make my guys be able to attack into their stuff. So I don't see why we don't go for that plan instead. Even on the draw, I think our deck should be able to do a lot as long as we don't, you know, get Bounding Golded out. I'll never get over that. My 1 and 2 drops getting got by Bounding Gold for the lose. Well, I don't like this hand, but I guess this is why we're running 15 lands, so I can hopefully keep a hand like this and not flood out. We'll see. Yeah, I don't like to see that. I don't really want a Rune of Speed, my land. I'm not in love with that. All right, Liberator, turned too late, unfortunately, but better than a land. Certainly better than a land. The nice thing about Wither Crown is I may still be able to get some use out of Firewalker here, I think. Yeah, like Shieldmate now, so I have a blocker. Let's attack with Firewalker first and Boast, just to see what we get. Curious. Yeah, Champ's a good one. It's not exactly what I want, but it's a free spell. Free spells, as it turns out, are good. So we don't get to search, unfortunately. But we got a 2/3 for free. Not the worst. Sure. We want to tap a red. Okay. Okay. So play that. Shieldmate, pass. Or Shieldmate Liberator, pass. Yeah, I guess so. Okay. Pick. So, guess I'll attack with the Firewalker here. Wish I could cast that. So I can do the Valkyrie for 2. So I guess we do, yeah, we go Valkyrie plus Shieldmate. Unfortunately, the one downside of the Firewalker is that you can't oh, I can play the Rune of Speed cheaper, huh? Well, I suppose we don't have to just yet. It's probably better when I'm... Could have done it this turn, though, and gotten some more damage in, but here I probably need to do some tactical blocking. Take out this mob. But they don't want to do anything, huh? Well, let's do pick. Rune for 1. Shieldmate. So we can go land. Can actually equip Liberator and Boast. But then we can't re-equip. And I definitely want to be able to re-equip. So I think we just equip Valkyrie. We'll get in, see if they've got the verdict. If they do, it's not the end of the world. That's fine. So, no attacks. Play a Shieldmate. And I guess we'll equip the pick to the Liberator. Well, let's do it to the Shieldmate. So the Shieldmate can block the mob, it can attack into the mob. Sure. It's going to work out pretty well for them, unfortunately for us. So I think we just take the 3 and prevent the 6. Pup, I wish could do a bit more. I guess I can play it, equip. For 3, boast. And then we can make a treasure, re-equip to a shield mate, and then pass. I think we block here, we'll block here, and block here. That's fine. They're not going to lifelink now, though. Shield made of their own, okay. And Courser's cool, too, so... let's see. We can just equip here. Attack. Boast. Let me go Courser. And I think we just quick Courser up and then pass. So that's obviously horrible top deck for us to see, but nothing to be done about that. So play the Spirit. I guess we go pick on Pup again. Attack. Boast. And then we can go equip Spirit and pass. So I can block the Seeker, keep my Spirit, take 5, go to 1, which I don't love, but I think I'm going to do it. Well, Blast is kind of cool. Let's see. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We are 1 short of lethal, aren't we? 4 plus 4 is 8. Plus 3 plus 5. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Plus 6 is 11. We are 1 short. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, plus 6 is 11. And they're at 12. That's a tough one. All right. All right. All right. Looks like that is it. All right, we'll see for round 2. All right, round 2, we'll play first. That's a keep. I think we're just going Shieldmate into the Vigilant Flyer. I think the Vigilant Flyer is more important to us than the damage prevention. Damage prevention is nice, but our deck is hyper aggro, so this is probably one of the only times you'll ever see Rydane actually played as the 2/3 flying Vig creature. Would be my guess. So we'll go Rydane here. Snowlands entering tapped. I hope that punishes them somehow. Oh, okay. Well, that's actually a really sick draw. All right. So we got game 1. Looks like they're playing some sort of Simic thing. Simic Foretell. Snow thing. Sideboard stuff. We have Bound in Gold. We can steal your stuff. We can blow up your artifact. We can frostbite little dudes. But I'm kind of content with what we've got here, so let's just run her back. Yeah, it's keep. Whoa. So I guess we can go Clarion Spirit into Courser. Potentially into Bound in Gold Tormentor's Helm if we can find red mana. Yeah, this is fine, actually. Next turn, we can potentially go Bound in Gold plus Shieldmate, which is pretty good. It spits out a Spirit for us, too. We're off red mana this game, but that's okay. Well, All right. Always the right choice to do your opponent, in my mind. In this case, it actually helped us, but they couldn't have known that, so... Well, yeah, we've got choices here, don't we? I mean, I suppose we can do Firewalker plus Bound in Gold. Yeah, all right. It's not my favorite, just because I can't deal with the next fatty now, but we do get in for some damage here and have some evasion and have a Tormentor's Helm and Clarion Spirit still around to, like, spit out more stuff. We've got the Boast of Firewalker. We have 5 attackers. All right, we got round 2. We'll see you for round 3. All right, round 3, we're on the draw. Well, technically we only need 1 land. So I think I'm going to keep, because we can at least go pup into Helm. I mean, we're at least doing things we don't draw any land. If we draw land, this hand's amazing. So now we can go like pup into Liberator or pup into Helm Equip to get the first strike going. So decent options here. Now, I think we're going to do the Liberator. Although this is a decent opportunity to do the pick to get more lands, but I think I'll just do the Liberator. Attack for 1. We also have Run Amok now too, which is important. It's going to let us continue to attack. All right. So that was a bit of a mess, no doubt. So we'll attack for 2. I'm fine if they want to take it. Which means we just do the pick and then pass. So they're going to Verdict and get a Spirit is my guess. Or Valor of the Worthy, I guess that's another way to do it. So we'll take a trillion damage. And we can equip the pick and attack. So we'll get that. We can play a Clarion Spirit. We can re-equip to pup. We can play a Besker Shieldmate. I guess we do the Shieldmate. It's the best potential blocker since it spits out another dude. So I guess we'll block like this. Another body. It's got another land here, so we can get in for 3 with the Liberator. Get another treasure. So I think we'll just get our damage, get our treasure this turn. I wish I could do more than I can. We're just going to kill the Batter Shield Warrior so we don't just straight lose against it. And I guess I actually re-equip this to the pup as much as I don't want to. Because if I don't, I'm taking too much damage, so we got to do it like this. So we'll take 4. I got the white land. That's good. So let's go Clarion Spirit here. And I think we'll attack with the pup. And even if they just take it, we can still play the Firewalker from the treasure that we get and still trigger our Clarion Spirit. So that's good too. So we'll do the Firewalker here. Warhorn Blast is a good draw, but not until we get that 5th land, I guess. Trying to think of the best way to take out this Scorn effigy. I need to figure that out. Okay. So we might just take the Scorn effigy if they're going to throw everything our way. Because we can take out Clarion Spirit. We can probably... I kind of want to keep my Spirit around. So I wonder if it's best to just go like this. And then I take 4, 5, so I probably need to trade off this too. Keep my Spirit to spit out another Spirit. Their thing has Trample right now, though. But I don't have a ton of luxuries here. I need to get dudes off their board. Yeah. It's only attacking creature, right? Yeah. Yeah, I think we're pretty toasty after that one. Wish I could do a whole lot more. So, say they attack with everything. I can block the effigy on the ground. I can block the raptor. And then I just take a little bit. So they could attack with everything. I block the effigy. At least they missed. If I double block, they only kill one thing here. Which is not bad for us. They attack with more than one thing. Yeah, I think we double block. Prevents all damage. We lose a spirit. We keep ours. It seems worth it to me. And then we did get the blast, which is pretty sweet. They don't have lethal on backswing either. I wonder if I just attack with the pup. Then I can boast plus foretell. And I would get in for 3 damage. But I'd be able to hold back their damage, and then my board would be lethal next turn. They might also just... Guess I should have equipped the... Well, let me see how they block this. Well, actually, I guess we'll do both. We'll see how they block. I'm curious. I feel like if I didn't re-equip, then I might as well attack with both. And if they take it, I can Warhorn Blast, but I think since I don't have lethal anyway, 4, 5, 6, 7, I might as well just boast here and then foretell. Oh. Totally space on Runed Crown pumping without anything on it. I'm so good at math, guys. Why am I so good at mathematics? It's just this uncanny ability I have to do math. So, Frostbite looks really good here now. Kills Oracle, kills Batter Shield Warrior. 1 mana to kill like a ton of their dudes. I probably want it. Guess we'll cut the Run Amok. Maybe the Bounding Gold too. I don't like it against very many of their dudes. Oh, no, it's good against... Yeah, Save Auras. Yeah, I guess so. So then my other cut is something that I can't decide on. Guess we'll cut a pick. I can't decide. Play first. Snap Maul. Keep. We'll ditch the Rune of Speed because we can find it off of something. Yeah. I don't know. I guess I figured, you know, Rune Crown does nothing. I figured if it doesn't have a rune attached to it, it does nothing. What can I say? I'm a super smart guy, all right? Super, super intelligent person. I am. All right, well, that's kind of cool. Let's go kill. I love the mirror match. Oh, wait. No, I don't. I hate the mirror match. Just kidding. Oh, let's see. I think we're just going to bolt their spirit and get in for 5. All right. So they can't even crew that? They're attacking. Why, though? Alright. Alright, we'll go to game 3. So I can do Story Seeker since Lifelink actually looks pretty relevant in this match. Maybe over Fearless Liberator. Yeah. Liberator is such a questionable card anyway. Like, it spits out bodies, but it's such a big cost on it. Especially for this deck. Yeah, this is fine. Snap Maul. This one will keep. We'll ditch probably a Blast. Well, I mean, I could ditch the Frostbite. I can't cast it anyway. Alright. Though, yeah, we'll ditch the Blast. I think it makes sense. My opponent's mulling more than I am. Whoa, mull down to 3? Are they going to beat us on a mull to 3? That'd be pretty nuts. Oh, attacking. Attacking doesn't actually make sense when your opponent's got a Story Seeker out, but I like it. But I like it. My opponent's kind of getting there on a mull to 3 while I get flooded over here. Could attack with the Shield Maid, but it's kind of an easy block for their Raptor, especially since they know we have a Warhorn Blast. So here's me barely beating my opponent on a mull to 3. All right. So unfortunately, my piloting went into disaster mode in round 3 when I just completely punt a game. I think the deck was good. I actually think the deck ended up well. I think if it were up to me, I would just draft decks and not play them since I tend to shoot myself in the foot. But yeah, we ended up going 2-1 with this. It was a sweet deck. 15 lands actually did work out for the most part. We still obviously had some mana issues, but I guess you got to expect that when you're running 15 lands. The archetype, we didn't even get to really do the Boros Aura equipment thing, but yeah, cheap in this format, cheap equipment on a bunch of 2-drops does work. Definitely works, and you can just outlast them if they don't have an answer for your equipment. But overall, once again, sloppy on my part. One of these days I'll play less sloppy. I swear to you, I will not have a sloppy draft one of these days. In the meantime, thanks for bearing with me, and we'll see you for the next one.